And now, it is my pleasure to introduce OFN's interim CEO and president, a friend, and a colleague I deeply respect, Beth Lipson. Beth's extreme competency in everything she does is intimidating. How can one person be so good at so many things? But what stands out even more is Beth's kindness. Beth's example inspires me and everyone who works with her to dig deeper, to be better. So please join me in welcoming Beth to the stage.
Wow. Good morning. Good morning. I am so excited to be here with you. Excited to welcome you to OFN's first ever sold-out conference. I'm excited for changes that have happened for CDFI since our last in-person conference, and excited for more changes to come. First, I want to thank our sponsors for their generous support of the 38th Annual OFN Conference. Bank of America, our lead sponsor, thank you. Our platinum sponsors, Citi, JP Morgan Chase, and Wells Fargo. Our gold sponsors, PNC and Truist, thank you. And our silver sponsors, thank you. OFN is grateful for all of our generous supporters. Your investment in this much-loved conference makes this all possible. We've waited a long time to be in person again, and a lot has changed for CDFIs. Let's start close to home with a change for OFN. I became interim president and CEO when Lisa Mensa left last month to head the Oregon Community Foundation. Lisa was a fierce advocate for CDFIs long before she arrived at OFN. As our fearless leader, she guided our network with incredible passion for the work and the people who do it. I've appreciated her vision and energy and have learned so much from her about leadership. I am humbled and honored to lead OFN in her stead while our board searches for OFN's next president and CEO. And we're delighted Lisa is back with us this week. Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, I started with OFN as a business school intern more than 25 years ago. At that time, OFN was... At that time, OFN wasn't even OFN, but was called National Association of Community Development Loan Funds. This is my 24th conference. I missed one for maternity leave. And every year, they get better and better. My first project at OFN was researching revisions to the Community Reinvestment Act. These rules were game-changing for our industry. They explicitly included CDFIs as eligible CRA investments. I used them to help OFN design the Equity Equivalent Investment, or EQ2, an investment vehicle that helps banks invest in CDFIs. That was 1996. I've stayed with OFN because we are a dynamic platform for change. I love working with our partners at the nexus of finance and community to connect capital to where it's needed most. And I've stayed because of the people in this field. You are amongst the most inspirational change makers anywhere. The CDFI industry in 1996 looked very different than it does today. For one, no one knew what an EQ2 was. Today, there are $700 million in EQ2 investments. 325 people attended our 1996 conference. This year, we have more than 2,000 people. OFN had 40 members 25 years ago. Today, we're at more than 380. This is progress. But perhaps the greatest groundswell of change has been in the past 3 years. The pandemic and America's racial reckoning revealed to the nation something our partners and communities have always known. CDFIs are specialized lenders that get it done. Everyone is talking about us. The federal government gave CDFIs a central role in safeguarding small business when it included us as PPP lenders. And Congress called on us to drive an equitable economic recovery with $12 billion for CDFIs and minority depository institutions. On the corporate side, Google, Twitter, and others have partnered with OFN to invest long-term flexible capital in CDFIs. OFN has raised more than $420 million in debt and grant capital for CDFIs nationwide. Of course, no one understands the catalytic potential of these partnerships more than CDFIs and their communities. I've had the pleasure this year of traveling to OFN members in Chicago and parts of California and Kentucky. We visited small businesses, community centers, and affordable housing projects. And I witnessed many wonderful examples of mission-driven lenders making change for people. I'll share just one. In Salinas Valley, California, I toured JSM Organics, a beautiful farm owned by Javier Zamora. The farm grows the most delicious berries. I know, as I sampled a lot of them. Javier started small with 1.5 acres and a loan from California FarmLink, a CDFI that invests in sustainable farms too small or too new to qualify for traditional bank financing. Over time, California FarmLink has helped Javier expand his operations to 200 acres and 26 employees. This is remarkable, inspirational growth. More than an employer, Javier mentors other farmers and provides them with land to start their own farms. This is what I love about CDFI clients. Like their lenders, they too are on a mission of change. A recent investment from OFN's Google partnership enables California FarmLink to reach more farmers like Javier. All of this new attention to our industry is powerful, but our work is far from over. The racial wealth gap is expanding, persistent poverty grips millions of lives, and rising interest rates and economic uncertainty loom large. On top of everything, we're grappling with devastating impacts of climate change everywhere, particularly in the poorest communities. CDFIs bring help, hope, and healing. At no time in our history have we been better positioned for growth and greater impact than we are today. 10 years ago, would you have imagined major bank leaders championing our industry and the President of the United States, and then the White House championing us back? Or what about a $27 billion greenhouse gas reduction fund with $8 billion for low-income communities? Would you have envisioned our investment partners include household names like Netflix, Nike, and PayPal? Well, here we are. It's really happening. So now, let's imagine 5 or 10 years from now, or look ahead 25 years. Be audacious in your vision. If we continue to leverage today's momentum, I believe we will succeed in our goal of $1 billion in annual appropriations for the CDFI fund. I believe CDFIs will be partners of choice for more federal agencies, and I expect every major global corporation will have CDFI investments. OFN is looking ahead, and we are ready. We just set a new strategic plan to support industry growth. OFN's products and services are always evolving to meet the times. Our public policy advocacy is more robust than ever. And a unique partnership between OFN and Citi Foundation is focused on industry talent. Together, we're building a stronger, more diverse CDFI workforce. All of this will translate into a bolder, stronger CDFI field, a field that will invest for people instead of profit. You can understand why I'm excited. There's a lot to look forward to. And you are part of making it happen. Today, we're starting an amazing few days together. 2,000 of the brightest minds and biggest hearts have convened to focus on investing in change. Take advantage of this incredible opportunity to learn and connect and partner with your peers. Make the most of every minute, and on Friday, go home energized for the work ahead. Hold on to this energy. It's how change is made. Have a wonderful conference.